Hello, I would like to do this short video with you all just to show you some information and some things that you need to keep in mind as you do the research project for the transportation class. When you log into course content as of today, you will notice there is a folder under week 2 folder called the Research Project Transportation Interview. Now this particular assignment is due April the 23rd. When you click on this folder, it will have some information regarding the project guidelines as well as resources for writing an MLA, preparing a works cited, as well as links to the USCCH library and its passwords if you need to do some background work. So the whole purpose of the assignment is for you to interview a transportation manager professional in the transportation division of a company. This can be any company that you work for, have worked for, if a friend or family member works for that company, or maybe even an employer that you would love to go to work for and you know someone there that you can contact. Now, as we go along, we're going to look at the transportation interview project directions. Now, you can print this, and I do encourage you to print this and read this over very carefully. My instructions are explicit and very laid out, hopefully, to make it a simple process for you. So once you choose your transportation company, you are going to ask them a total of 8 questions that are attached on page 2. Now you can interview them face-to-face or over the telephone through Skype. However you want to do that, that is perfectly fine because I know we all lead such busy lives as well as these folks do. So I urge you to set your interview time as early as possible. Start trying to contact people within the next week or so you can get that set up because April 23rd will come quickly, as we all know. Now, when you look at page 2, those are the actual interview questions, and you are more than welcome to add 3 to 5 of your own as well. But these are the ones that I want you to definitely address and ask your interview person, okay? Now, as we go back to step 2, you're going to write a 3-page paper, and the 4th page will be your works cited. And again, you're going to do the background on the company, and this is where your research is going to come in. You can use a mixture of knowledge. If it's a company you're working for, you already have institutional knowledge, that is fine. But you are going to have to give credit to the person that you interviewed. This is an academic paper, so therefore anytime you use outside sources and other people's work, you do have to give them credit to avoid any kinds of plagiarism, and it's the right thing to do. So the MLA style, and in the folder there is a link to the OWL at Purdue, and it has guidelines on how to cite, do in-text citations, as well as a works cited page regarding the personal interview. So if you need any help with that, please let me know. But I'm aware that most of you may have had experience with that, but if it's kind of a new concept or you haven't done it very often, you are more than welcome to contact me, and I will kind of give you the guidance on where to go in that direction. Now, when you do all that, you need to also, if you're going to cite any information from our textbook or from any government website, again, you need to be able to give the proper citations and the proper credit to those sources. And of course, this paper is going to be written in essay format, the double spacing, MLA style. I have you go over to the OWL at Purdue to look at a sample paper just to see what your paper format needs to look like. But again, that's just what I'm looking for. So this is not like a comp paper. Again, I always tell my students I'm not grading on English instructors' standards, but I am looking for grammar, making sure that the paper is polished and in a proper format for a college paper. So this is worth 100 points. There's no rough draft. There's just a final draft. But if you do want me to look at something along the way, just to make sure you're on the right track, just send me an email. But I will not be doing a formal rough draft or feedback on this project as I have done on past projects. This, again, is a great paper. It may actually be more in a conversational style because you're doing an interview. But I have done this before with my students, and it's always been such a great experience for them. They have thoroughly enjoyed it, and I thoroughly enjoy reading the papers. I may, if I need to, anybody wants to look at a sample, I can post a sample of a transportation interview from last year. I may go ahead and do that later today just so you can kind of see what am I supposed to create as my own experience as a student, especially when I was writing papers in grad school, having just an example of what a student, did for the instructor, what was actually expected for them, and it was a good paper, helped me to know that I was on the right track. So I may or may not do that for you guys when I get the chance today. It may be tomorrow, but again, I'll try to get that posted for you all, okay? And so this paper, again, is going to be kind of a fun project, I hope, that'll give you some insight. If you're not sure on who to interview, I do have one contact person that you may be able to do, but unfortunately only one student can interview this person. So again, I hope you guys have some resources and opportunities to network and be able to find someone to interview. Now, if you need assistance, anytime you need assistance writing a paper, we have the TRIO Student Support Services here in the Hope campus at Texarkana. They sometimes have a writing tutor based on Texarkana campus. You may just have to contact them this semester to see what their hours are from TRIO. But again, when we go all the way down to the third page, this is the grade rubric. So it just shows the categories you'll be grading on. And what I'm really looking for in regards to organization, the amount and quality of your information, the mechanics like paragraph construction, your grammar, sentence structure, and of course, did you use good MLA formatting? So this is just a great little resource guide for you all. Again, I invite you to ask me any questions that you may have. I wish you the best of luck on this project. And again, the due date is Tuesday, April the 26th, and it is set at April the 23rd. It is set at that date to give us grading time because the class does end on the 26th, and then we have to have grades in at a certain time, and the next week is the finals week for this course. I hope you enjoy the process, and I will see you all soon and talk with you all soon through Blackboard. Have a great day.